Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the newest live reactions. I'm a little late getting started here at 7 o'clock. I'm just now getting to the website. I'm going to be pulling it up here certainly in the next few seconds. I'm probably already missing everything because it's going to take me 15 seconds to load everything up. So, just go ahead and tell me in the comments everything that I'm missing because I'm a nerd right now. I decided to be late. Hold on. Maybe. Can I watch the show? Is that okay? www.com, is that okay? Apparently not. I'm not on the show right now, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's literally not working. Apologies. I have no explanation for you here. It's just not working. I don't have the show right now. Apologies. Oh, it's coming in now. 13 seconds plus another 10, 5 seconds, whatever it is for the next thing. I'm cutting the camera off till I get loaded in because I can't react to anything right now anyway. We'll be starting momentarily. By the way, if you guys are curious, we did a takeover prediction. So if you want to know what I thought on these matches, it should be up and out or something like that. I don't know. That's what Charlie just said. So, yeah, looks like you did. Cool, makes sense. Yeah, so go check that video out if you want. But stick around for this one because we're live right now. Obviously, we're gonna see what happens. My camera will be back on momentarily. By the way, I'm just doing some things. The show hasn't even started yet. That upsets me. Show hasn't even started yet. Hello, everybody. WWE, where you at? All right, show should be coming on now. We just got a promo package. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. I'm so hyped for this match. It's going to be so good. Can't wait for that main event. Walter versus Pete Dunne's also going to be really good. Isn't there an NXT Women's UK Championship? That's not true. Not every championship's on the line if they're including the UK in that. That might have just been a rumor. There may not actually be a women's belt. All right, let's get this started, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's not a mystery anymore. Welcome, everybody, to NXT Takeover 2019 in New York City, brought to you by Who Cares? Because I'm not sponsored. I love Mauro Ranallo's voice. I'm just going to say that now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Chittily chat really quickly. So I apologize if I missed anything that you guys were saying. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to get myself situated here at the start of the show while all the promo package stuff is going on. So let's go. I know I'm competing with some other people. Make sure you chat along with me as we go through this. It'll be a fun time. It'll be a fun time, everybody. Here we go. Jerry Soto. Cool guy. Sounds like a good guy to hang out with. All right. Starting out with the tag match. War Raiders. I love the NXT entrances. Why can't they get entrances like this when they're not just debuting on the main roster? Like, what is the point of doing this if nobody's going to get to do this stuff when they actually get to the main roster? It's really cool and all, but like, it's never going to translate. I hate to say that, but it's not. There's no one's going to this isn't going to translate to somebody's gimmick on the main roster. Why do we think that it will? It didn't for the Heavy Machinery, and they had a whole thing. Yeah, I have no faith. It's not that I don't think that War Raiders can do it. I just think they're just not going to get the chance. Oh, that was a cool entrance. Came up out of the floor. It just looks like such serious competitors. I can't see how you can't take them seriously, but they probably won't. This is unfortunate. Not the entrance. Every time I see these cool entrances now, it used to mean something way more to me. Like when Nakamura would do the entrances with the violin, and we had like Bobby Roode have like actual piano players come out to play him in, and whatever. But like this to me won't ever translate, unfortunately. It's just too much. The volume is way low. Oh, it might be on in here. Yeah. All right. The War Raiders. Cool stuff. Eric the Red was a very well-known Viking. Thank you for making that obvious. The War Raiders are so cool, though. I really love them. Let's see if I can change things up a little bit. We go ahead and edit the title really quickly. Editing the title while we're getting these next entrants. This match means nothing to me because I don't think Black and Ricochet are going to win. Meh. This is such a good entrance. One and only. Such a good song. All right. Oh yes. Save the changes. Ricochet. How's it going, everybody, today? I'm having a good time. Excited for this weekend. Got NXT Takeover New York tonight, the G1 tomorrow, then we'll have on Sunday WrestleMania. It's going to be a good weekend of wrestling. And StarCast going on, so we might get something out of there. Who knows? Let's jump back to the stream of WWE. All right. NXT's resident Skywalker. I'll take that. He's a Jedi. I guess not every Skywalker's a Jedi necessarily, although they should be. Theoretically, that is. I feel like the angel wings are just too much, but that's just for me. I mean, I think it looks cool. I just think it's a little much. Putting him on a kind of a pedestal there, I would say. Not that he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying Ricochet's awesome, but still, whatever. Damn, Rose. And now, the man himself, the Dutch Destroyer, Tommy End. It's a cool Titantron thing. Well, let's see. So my thoughts on this match as a whole, why it's even happening, is I'm guessing, and I could be completely wrong, that DIY was originally going to be in this slot, and this was going to be where they broke apart. And if the show was structured this way originally, I don't know if that's necessarily true, because I don't know if they would open the show with DIY breaking up. But who knows? I don't know how Triple H books, so so good. Listening to everyone sing along. NXT just has such a rapport with the crowd that the main roster just doesn't. Kickboxing master. He's so cool. Sir kicks a lot. Moro, you can stop now. All right. I miss Damien. He's usually in these streams. He's not here tonight. It's unfortunate. This is the NXT Tag Team Championship match between the War Raiders and the team of Aleister Black and Ricochet, which is, I don't know what they're called. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I would call them as a tag team. I was just trying to think on the fly. I've got nothing. Starting out with, well, that was an interesting reference there to Shallow. Well, not to Shallow, to the whole. I guess that's the Oscar they won, but still, hey, I'm not going to go into that. This is not show. So number one trend worldwide right now. Oh, the audio cut out for a second. My problem with commentary in WWE these days is it just seems so. Like, I feel like NXT should have its own commentary rules, like it has everything else's own rules. Because apparently you just can't do. This is really good chain wrestling. Yep. Wow. Just bested Aleister Black in chain wrestling. That was a little nice little moment where they didn't throw the forearm / punch, whichever it was going to end up being. Let's see. Oh, that was cool. Him stopping the kick right next to his head. That's a good spot right there. I like it. The rapport and the respect between these two teams is palpable. Like, you can tell these guys actually all get along because that's a spot you have to, I feel like, plan out. Although I guess he's probably good enough with his legs, it doesn't really matter. If a fist bump and they're going to tag out. That was actually really cool. I really enjoyed that. That was actually really awesome. The respect. I actually like these two matchups they started things off with. That's so much a random fact. These two represent the two high flyers of their teams. If you look at these two guys in the ring, you're going to be like, huh? Oh, beautiful drop kick. Oh my goodness, that looked good. The way he just kind of jumped out right there. Black's gonna go and hit the dive to the outside. Oh no, he's gonna not. He's gonna sit. Now they're gonna go. Oh, that was cool. They both sat down in the middle, cross-legged. That was cool. Even Alistair was like, okay, that was cool. That was good timing too. Oh my god, that was in sync. That was amazing. That was really cool. The crowd is so hyped for this show. That was cool. They're hitting them with their own spots. This is cool. I really like this match so far. Alistair Black hits a big kick. This is so cool. I love this. Whoa. Oh, nice. Oh, woo-hoo. Perfect drop kick. Basement drop kick, even, I think. Okay. Oh, jeez, Hansen. Hansen's going nuts. Now Hansen's going to get body slammed onto Ricochet. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt me. I'm not even in this match and that hurt me. Man. Okay. That was a nice, tight body slam. All right, the pace is slowing down a little bit. This referee should be on the main roster. I like his look in the ring. That would be amazing for them to show up on the show with the tag titles. It would be really cool. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm glad they gave them the SmackDown tag match one. Like, I know it's going to be. Or sorry, they're not in that match. I'm glad that they have a match with them in it. They can that they can if they do show up, if they do end up giving them the titles, so they can show up. Oh, that was cool the way that worked out. He kicked him in the leg and it results in a power slam to Hansen. That is cool. That's cool. Rowe and that's if you want to split that team up ever, which these two guys should be. I mean, Hansen and Rowe are both pretty big dudes that could have honestly really interesting single careers. I don't know if I'd want to do it right away. I'm not saying right now. I'm not saying this is your build. I'm saying that would be if you play that moment back later, And it could be one of those oh, but there's no way I should have been able to know that kind of thing. Be cool. See what happens there. All right. Excuse me. Definitely in favor of Team Ricochet and Black in this match, but just because I think that if it would be cool, I mean, just the way the match has gone so far, I just feel like they could win. I didn't think that going in, but now they've done a little bit of the psychology. I can kind of see it. But then again, what do I know about ring psychology? I've never wrestled. Still. Those shoulder things, tackle type things, I don't know. They just never really work for me. I don't know. I'm just a fool. Sometimes they work. If it's a big dude, I just don't know why. Maybe it's just Alistair. Maybe I just don't like that move with him. Wow. That was a loud reaction. This submission just looks interesting. Interesting. Crowds chanting "You deserve it" during a move. Excuse me. I don't know if I agree with that chant. You know, even if they just showed up on Raw with these titles, it'd be cool. Like they don't have to do anything major with them. You know, it's a good type of small package type cover. I feel like. Excuse me again. Oh, oh, that knee, that knee was insane. Sorry about that. I had to talk to someone for a second. But yeah. I probably missed something, but all right. Size up the man. He's gonna do these corner run splashes things. Corner splash, running you over because we can. I mean, this. I'm assuming they don't go that hard, but I'm sure it still isn't pleasant to get bumped into like this. It looks like they fall back into it a little bit. That's just smart. But he's just going and going and going and going. That would be an effective bit of offense if you actually ever did it, though. Like if it was like a real movie, you're running someone into a wall essentially. Oh my goodness! Ricochet catches Hanson and hits the fallaway slam. What? Wow! Wow! That was awesome. That might have been my favorite spot of this match so far. The way he caught him and dropped and just oh my goodness. He just tossed him. Wow. Just wow. How crazy. And now back and forth punches and forearms are going to come at you live here on NXT. I'm getting sick of this spot. I'm sorry. Like when Shinsuke and Sammy did it, it was really cool. And when everyone did it after that, it was like, oh, it's a callback to when Shinsuke and Sammy did it. They can stop now. Oh, he caught the knee. That's perfect setup with that in the earlier part of the match. Oh, what another knee. This is insane, dude. This might be one of the hardest hitting matches on this card. And we have Pete Dunne versus Walter on this card. What a German suplex. Wow. Anyone watching along with me, what do you think of this match so far? This is insane. I'm not even kidding. This could be the hardest hitting match with Walter versus Pete Dunne on the card. And that means they're just going to go harder in that match, which makes me so much more excited. Hansa gets Garriert. Oh, they're calling it a roundhouse. Okay, whatever. It's on the ropes. Hanson. Oh, he misses. Hanson handsprings himself. I love that move. I love that he can do that. 1, 2. Not good enough. All right. Wow. What a nuts match so far. Hopefully Damien shows up. I have a good chat rapport with him. Hopefully he'll pop in for a bit. I always like to hear his wrestling opinions. Moonsault coming up from the big man. He just jumped from the top rope down and landed like he was nothing. Those meat sacks of legs are just tree trunks, man. Trying to hit a rolling DDT. Tagged by Rowe. Oh! Giant knee strike. Oh. It just throws him and he catches him. And boom! And 1, 2. Oh, and it's broken up by Aleister Black. How crazy. This is insane, guys. This match has been already 100 miles an hour out the gate, and it's not slowing down. Aleister Black hitting a springboard and then landing on the back of Hanson like that had to hurt like a MF. You know what I mean? Like, holy crap. Like, that's insane. Hanson throws Black into the ropes. Oh, nice. I like the way he hit those knees off that. Black throws himself to the outside. Moonsault. Whoa, just hit a suicide dive. Here comes Ricochet. Ricochet with the whatever triple spin flip thing that is. Corkscrew. I think it's a crazy move that he does, where he just kind of just walks up and then turns around and then flips, just to show how athletic he is. Hanson's going up top. Hanson hits it. Rolling senton off the top. How crazy is this match? I agree with the holy fecal matter chant in the crowd. It's a crazy move. The rotation he gets on that flip, too, is pretty good for a big guy like that, I feel like. He did jump pretty far, too. What a show so far. Oh, wow. That was a nice close 10 count there. Sorry if you can hear the dog barking. I'll go and make sure the dog stops after this next match. Or after this match, I should say, not after this next one. All right, Ricochet. I really don't want you to get pinned in this match, but wow, nice. Good spot. Nice kick. Tags Black. Okay, so I'm just curious in the chat if you prefer me to do the commentary type thing that I'm doing or kind of just talk. I can do both. Oh, Black Bass! Jeez. Oh my goodness, it wasn't the end! Oh, the false finishes are insane. Oh, missed the 630 there. Hit some hard water there. One of the guys from the podcast, Charlie, was just messaging me. This match is effed. I agree. Sorry about the dog. Up power slam. And the dive from Hansen. And Hansen goes to the top and hits the leg drop on Ricochet, and it is a cover. 1, 2, 3. War Raiders retain. All right, I'm gonna go fix the dog. Back. Hey, folks. If you're just tuning in, we just had an insane match that might be the hardest hitting match of the night, including the match with Walter and Pete Dunne, which we haven't had yet, which I'm still saying it could very well easily be. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. I'm just texting them really quickly, so if I don't talk for a second, that's why. But yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty crazy show already. I can't type. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how that match is going to be more hard hitting than the one we just watched. I have no idea. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. What an insane opener to the show. So nuts. I don't even have I can't even tell you how to. You have to, if you're gonna watch any of the matches from this show. Like right now, I've only seen the one, but I would say definitely watch this one. It's a great opening. They gave them the show of respect, so they must be going main roster after this. And I just said it, so they're probably going. This is it for them. Okay. That's such a cool little send off for Ricochet and Alistair, and they gave them the respect. They laid the titles down and gave them the respect. That's a nice moment. That'll be a good moment to go look back on in their careers one day. And as fans, we can look at this as the moment when everything started to go really good for them, hopefully. So it's just gonna be such a fun show. That was just the start. This is crazy. Okay. All right. So I don't know how they're gonna follow this. They're giving him the ring for a second. Okay. It's our last match in NXT probably, so I don't blame them. The dog apparently wants to be a part of the stream. Toby, come lay on the chase. That thing, yeah. Get up there. You can lay there. There's no space for you on me, buddy. Where are you going, bud? I don't know what he's looking for, but it's confusing me. I don't like it. Well, that's stupid. The dog doesn't listen to me. This is frustrating, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera until this next segment. 30 minutes into the show. Okay, cool. By the way, this version of it that you're seeing now, the live version, is going to be cut down. I'm going to show my reactions to stuff. Let's see. I might do that. I might not cut this down. I might just leave it as it is. So WrestleMania starts at 7, so the pre-show must start at 5 then. I'm sorry, this Disturbed song just needs to be old. Let it be old. Let it be a classic metal song. Don't steal it, Takeover. You missed your chance. WWE is like, hey, all this rock music that came out while we were not using rock music for our pay-per-view themes. Man, it's weird how there's so much good stuff we didn't use. Like, seriously, guys. I'm just curious how this is going to go. Oh, there is an... Oh, okay, so there is no NXT Tag Team or NXT Women. Wait, no, yeah, there is an NXT UK Women's Champion. What? What? Why is that not being defended on the show then? Well, yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm just cool with that, I guess. Whatever. Velveteen is such a good wrestler. All right, so I was just texting with the boys, and Brady was saying this match coming up is the one he's super excited for. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think this could be a match of the weekend easily. I think AJ Styles versus Randy Orton could be also easily. I think if Rollins and Brock put some time in, they could have a good match. If the triple threat of the main event of WrestleMania was given a lot of time, it could have a really amazing match. Um, I'm trying to think of what else I was going to say. Yeah, no, yeah, um, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of matches that could go. Hey, it's the original bro himself. I love this entrance music. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera really quickly. Bro, 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 bro. All right, Matt Riddle, everybody. NXT North American title match, everybody. I think we all had Matt Riddle going over here because it just makes sense for Matt Riddle to walk out with this belt. I mean, he's so over, and Dream is so ready for the main roster, and I believe he's going to be going up here after this. Sorry, I was just making. We're working out some stuff about the schedule for our recordings for this weekend, so you'll get more information on that as we go. I'm not going to break anything on the stream because you'll see it later. So yeah. But anyway, no breaking news for y'all. Sorry. Um, yeah. You know, WrestleMania weekend is always so crazy, but like tomorrow night is probably going to have some of the matches of the weekend, though. I mean, I Osprey. No, honestly, Okada versus Jay White could be like one of the best matches of the year. But like, I don't know. It always can be, I guess. Wow. Dream's entrances just get more insane and elaborate every time. Wow. There's a lot of production value in this entrance. Wow. Dang, this is cool, yo. This is a rad entrance. Statue of Liberty. This is supposed to be a reference, I'm sure. Dream has just got the best entrances, man. Like he's gonna have such an easy time getting over on the main roster just with his entrances alone. Like for sure. Easily. He's got people carry him down to the ring like if he's like a king or something. King Dream. It's such a different landscape than it was like a year ago. It's so crazy. Oh, it's a Game of Thrones reference. That's what it's supposed to be. That makes sense. Yep. He does kind of look like a statue. He's that cut. He is a symbol of hope and freedom. I'll give you that. No, I'll give you that. I'd say the North American Championship's like the equivalent of the United States Championship because we were on the North American continent. So yeah, I actually really agree with that metaphor. Hell yeah, Percy Watson. Go get that. You see, Percy Watson's a good commentator, man. Why can't he get a shot? Why can't he get a shot on like SmackDown so Corey doesn't have to work all the time? Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's got to be a pain for him, you know? Like, still trying to travel and make both dates. That's got to be insane. I guess all the writers and staff do it. Well, not all the writers, but I guess all the like the executives that are there backstage have to do that. But I don't know. I feel like it's so crazy. I think it's crazy that these are like two of the hottest entrances in wrestling right now, I would argue. There's probably some better entrance music out there that's got like more people hyped in Japan because Japan does really well. But this is one of the things I wanted to say is Matt Riddle does very little. He has a very specific entrance where he kicks off the shoes and, you know, slowly takes off but like his thing, like where he just walks out and he's just like done, done to the music, you know, like it's just so, you know, you just buy it and it's like, it's not like he's doing something extra like Dream is. He's just him and it's just cool and it's just his gimmick and people are like, yeah, I wouldn't change that. It just works, you know. Riddle figured something out. We'll let him do it, and that's what they're doing. And I love it. And then Dream has to go and think about it, but his thought about it is so much better than like when lots of people sit down and think, okay, how am I going to make a crazy entrance? Like the War Raiders did something that's probably just never going to be able to be done on the main roster. What Dream did is he did something that if he does here, they're going to look at that and be like, look at how creative this guy is. How much of this was us? This is all him? Oh, okay. You know, I'm assuming it was all him. It seems like very much it was. I could be wrong. I could be incorrect about that. Who knows? So crazy. See. Wish I had someone to talk to right now about this stuff because it's just me kind of just going on. There's dead spots. I'm trying not to make it too dead. I'm trying to fill up as much of the space with talking as I can. The mushroom on his side is funny. Bro chance. Matt Riddle is so over, man. So over. I don't even know how to like explain it to people that have not seen Matt Riddle before, but it's just something about the guy is just so just you want to like the guy so much. Excuse me. And it's not like something that you could teach somebody. He has that thing. And Dream understands heel psychology so well. Like it's just crazy. This is just a perfect setup of a match. Give him the fist bump. Do it, Dream. No, he's a heel. Did a martial arts thing at him. I like incorporating the more MMA style fighting style into. Well, obviously Riddle does that with all his fighting. So I'm saying like his move set to me is super fascinating because it is wrestling moves too. Like he'll do a wrestling move, just that's not what they want him to do. I never even thought about him. That's actually a total babyface move, the not wearing wrestling shoes or boots thing. That's a babyface move completely because it makes it so that you can like have him get kicked there. And it's like, oh, that probably hurts more because he's not in any boots or shoes. That's actually really cool. I never even thought about it that way. Matt Riddle should just kill him. I don't care. Just kill him. Dream's going to the main roster anyway. All right, let's see what's going on. They're trying to start some chain wrestling here. They're doing the kind of like, I don't know thing. Because Dream knows how dangerous Riddle is. It's a weird, nice little lock up. I've never seen before. It's pretty cool. Roman lock. Okay, I see. It's like a Greco-Roman wrestling thing, probably. I'm guessing. Maybe just a Roman wrestling thing. Who knows? Oh, that was a cool. Move. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it lands in an armbar. Oh, that was gnarly. The belly down version of the armbar. Of course, the Russians developed that. Of course. That just makes sense. Russians like to cause pain, apparently. Which makes sense, given what I know from studying the Rocky movies. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The Oklahoma roll, that's what that's called. That is a great cover because it's out of nowhere. I mean, they're all out of nowhere, but like that one is a great roll up, in my opinion. Some of them just look weird. That one looks cool. That one, the crucifix, raking the back. That's illegal. What's the ref doing? And gut wrench suplex is coming up. Such a great move. The three bro migos. I love it. He's just clearly is a wrestling fan because that right there tells me he is, because that's like not something you come up with as a non-wrestling fan. I feel like, although maybe you'd study your craft like any other person. A journalist doesn't necessarily have to be a fan of WWE to cover it. I guess just helps. Because then you know your stuff. Usually, you're more enthusiastic about knowing the stuff rather than having to be paid for it. I guess both are pretty decent motivators, though. Dream goes to the top. What's he gonna do from here? Went for a double axe handle and suplex on the outside. That's a good like transition of moves right there. And then it gives them the time to like sit for a second and catch their breath. These outside segments, that's what I feel like there are a lot of times for. I imagine for someone that actually was a fighter, though, doing stuff like this has to be like something weird at first, because it just seems like you go from purposefully trying to hurt people to now you don't have to, you're trying not to all the time to a very, very specific degree where you practice moves a lot before you ever get in a ring, you know? Nice senton. He just looked at me and said, bro. Slaps. Riddle. That's a kick into the ropes. That's interesting. Excuse me. Forearm. And another flying forearm. Exploder suplex. That was a tight, nice little tight exploder, dude. Oh. Riddle just. I do all the flips. Oh, nice kick. Oh, 1, 2. Near fall. Here's my problem with this match so far. Velveteen has gotten like basically no offense in. That means the immediate transition into a new submission was like perfect. I like those kicks. Like he's mad that he can't do anything else. Unless this is just Velveteen putting over the younger guy. But, well, he's not younger, but the newer guy. But I don't know. But if I was McGinnis here, I would also mention that because they just did that, those kicks while he's down on his leg, right, like legs like that, that's illegal in MMA. You can't kick a down opponent, so they should make some kind of mention of that. That's why he keeps doing it. Your fault. But yeah, that would be an interesting comparison to make. And then if you wanted to compare one similarity, you could compare timidity to being getting counted out, which is actually something they stole from boxing, but whatever. Because counting counted out is what you call when you get knocked out on the ground, you go to 10 or whatever, but like, yeah. Sentons are a good offense, but I don't want to see 15 of them in a match. I would agree. This match is these are epic matches so far. I'll agree with people tweets scrolling by. All right, the ropes is getting frustrating. Rail's almost getting thrown out for continuous offense like that. And Dream's only offense in this match so far is a sleeper hold. What? Oh, what a cover! Triangle armbar. That's an interesting name for a move. Matt Riddle, this has definitely been a slowing down for you're trying to slow this pace down of the show with this match, and I get it, but it's got to end big in some way. Dream gets him up. Oh, Dream does not get the power bomb, whatever you call it. Oh, knee strike, ripcord knee, V trigger, and German suplex. 1, 2, nothing. No, I knew that wasn't going to be it. He's literally frothing. I don't have anything to say when there's nothing going on. Okay, there's a kick. So the pace of this match to me has been very slow on purpose, but I don't think that's a problem necessarily. Yeah, whatever. Still trying to figure out here how this is going to end and if it's going to be quick or slow. Bro that wants to show runs the show. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. Uh-oh. Come on. Come back in, please. There we go. He's the bro that runs the show, though. I'll dig that. Velveteen's coming back. Dream Hulk's up, but Dream is going to hit the leg drop. Nice. So Dream's offense is coming in the back half of this match. Are they trying to turn Dream face by doing this? Jeez. I don't understand why you do a block sandal to the outside like that. I mean, it's fine. It just seems like a big risk to jump from the outside from the top of the ring to the outside just for an axe handle. Oh, what a knee. Come on, Riddle, you got this. Go breaker. 1, 2. This is such a slow match for this many false finishes. This is one thing WWE doesn't get at any level. You can't have slow matches like this have that many false finishes, in my opinion, because it just seems so slow. If you're going to do that, make it a quick pace match. Up kick. That was awesome. He switched from one leg to the other with the ankle lock. Oh, rolls through, gets him up. Oh, he avoids the power bomb. Super kick. That's crazy. Nice DDT. Okay. He's rolling him through. And Dream Valley Driver. And he's going for the Purple Rainmaker. Up to the top rope. And it's blocked and caught in a bro mission. Dream's fighting out. Real's going to pull him up into a German, probably. Oh, wow. That was interesting. Dream's got such interesting rope psychology. I'd like to know what he thought about. He was looking at the ropes for. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no way. German suplex springboard? And a senton. Loading, bro. 2. No. Oh my goodness, too many false finishes. Stop. Just end the match already. Oh my goodness. How ridiculous. All right. Let's watch this again. I want to see him land on his head. Ugh. Did anyone get an angle of his head? Oh, in the slap. You know what? I'll give this match that it just took a while to get started. Hey, big knee. 1, 2, false finish. I just know it's coming at this point. It's not exciting. Wait, what? Dream retains? Are they going to turn Matt Riddle heel? Is this a Riddle heel turn? Holy crap, yo. What just happened? Uh, Interesting. I'll agree with Brady. This is definitely an interesting move. I was hoping it would be a heel turn, but I guess not. I guess I don't want to see that either, but still. Although Riddle's offense with heel tactics would be insane. I guys got my reaction live to that. That was crazy. I was so in on the idea that Matt Riddle was going to win that match. How crazy. How crazy. Holy crap. How crazy. So yeah, I think we just got some more or less a face turn for Dream there. Maybe this spot. Oh, okay. He just barely lands on his neck. That's crazy. That was scary. The floating bro. I love it. That's crazy. What a move. What a move. Like what? I was just very confused. Sorry about that, guys. That was very confusing for me. I just didn't see that coming. I got worked so hard. I'll admit it. I got worked. The match got me. I had convinced in my head, but then I also noticed early on that Dream was getting no offense in this match, like until like about halfway through, which makes sense if they're going to build it that way. But I just thought in my head this was going to be Riddle's win. But uh, yeah. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna be like them and not actually have anything on stream for this whole time. This is a fun. This is a fun show so far. I can't wait to see what they have next. All right. Shock the system. Adam Cole, baby. Kushida signed a contract today. There's Kushida. Hey, it means he's gonna be on the next shows. Heck to the yes. Hype. Up next, it's the hard-hittingest match of the night. All right, stream. I know nothing about tools. We just found that out. Excuse me. Sorry, I was trying not to cough on the stream there. Blah, 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 blah. This is going to be an insanely hard-hitting match. Walter versus Pete Dunne. Walter just looks like a guy named Walter. Here comes Walter. I see why people are into Walter. The roster they have for NXT UK is insane. People like Dragunov, Walter, Pete Dunne, Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, all these people. All of them are insane. I remember watching the NXT UK tournament they had forever ago. It was really cool. Not the NXT UK tournament, the United Kingdom Championship tournament they had forever ago. The Crown of UK champion, so they get this whole thing kicked off. Should be really good. Maro's suit is weirdly colored. So they brought a commentator in from the NXT UK and they brought a not Brit. Interesting. Interesting choice there. Be done. The Bruiserweight himself. His title psychology is so crazy. Such an intimidating presence. One of my favorite guys that came up out of that class of UK guys that kind of came out of the woodwork about 2015, 2016. Not out of the woodwork, that kind of started like getting, I think, well known more like the wrestling community at large, because not everybody knows the UK scene. A lot of people in the UK do. A lot of people that follow non-UK wrestling do, but it's not something that everybody necessarily knows. I was always one of my favorite. I love watching progress stuff back in the day. And I also enjoyed watching old wrestling tapings that happened over in the UK that got reshown and like because they got packaged along with something else because it was part of some deal or something, weird stuff that I would find in old tapes and stuff like that. Always fun to go through that stuff. Nearly 2 years as champion. It's insane. Statastic. Nigel McGuinness. See, this guy should be the referee for all the matches. He looks good in the ring. He looks like a referee. Match is about to get kicked off here in a moment. She doesn't understand the one fall thing. It's a UK thing. The Austrian. Walter is just a big man. I love it. Just biting into that title. It's a good title. I like the look of it. These graphics have to be a pain to make. They could just take a picture of the title and then airbrush it and then make it look animation, but who knows? I don't know how they do it. I'd be really curious. I know how to do motion graphics. I don't know how to do 3D animation very well, so it's probably something along those lines that I just don't know how to smooth out the graphics. I want to learn how to do 3D visual effects. Be cool. Excuse me. I forgot there was NXT UK takeovers. I watched that takeover too. because I thought Dunn was going to drop the belt there. Yeah, I wouldn't go for a test of strength against Walter either. The thing is, like, British wrestling is a lot more about chain wrestling and technical wrestling and stuff like that. And we'll see a lot of that in this match. You always do on the NXT UK shows. Starting a little bit slow here. Let's see. We'll see if anyone's been chatting the whole time. Sorry if I missed your chatting there, Lennox. I think the cool thing about these wrestling matches, these NXT UK guys, is they all come from a similar background of styles, because the UK scene is very, the UK wrestling fans have a specific stuff they really like I was saying, the chain wrestling, the technical aspects of wrestling, the tiny little storytelling bits inside, the ring psychology things that most, unfortunately, I will say most American promotions, say maybe Ring of Honor and a few others like PWG, don't really take that much into account when booking a match. They rather just book the match on the card and then let it be figured out as it goes, I guess. And I think that's why NXT UK is translating so well to this WWE audience, because they crave that wrestling that other wrestling groups like in New Japan always have, Ring of Honor fans. And I'm sure, I haven't watched TNA in a while. I'm sure that with the roster they have, they're having some pretty great matches. Of course, I don't know, but I mean, part of what I think makes this match so interesting is the size difference, because they'll be able to do some things with Walter and Pete here that they wouldn't be able to do in every match with Pete. Because if you have someone that's smaller than him, like Bate, or someone, or I think Bate might be around the same size, maybe even taller, but someone around his size, you have to go with a more technically like straight up match. Whereas this one, you can kind of start and stop the pace, because Walter will be a wrecking ball to slow things down, because he'll just wreck. But then also the heel offense of Dunn. So it's just this back and forth sort of crash, car crash. And I was saying earlier how, I also should say the strong style, British strong style is another huge factor in British wrestling. And I was just saying to myself, how is it that the opening match with the War Raiders, who both have great strong style, and obviously so does Aleister Black, but how is this so far, to me, feel like it's going to be the hardest hitting match of the night when this match is on the card? That's just insane that I'm even making that statement. It's just it's been such a great show so far. The swerve on the previous match was crazy. I mean, it's just, everything is so nuts. NXT always puts on amazing shows. All right, let's see some mat wrestling right now. Number one trend worldwide is NXT Takeover. That's so cool. It shows you how many people actually watch wrestling. All right, here goes Walter with the hitting the ropes. Every time Walter hits the ropes, they look like they're to break. They probably have to tighten him up for him, I assume. He just clotheslined him, nothing. Like, nobody else could do that unless they were like Hulk Hogan or something like that. Levels of like, I just am so over, and yeah, for sure. It's so crazy. Walter just manhandles him with the. That's so crazy. Walter's going up to the top. Oh my goodness. Just standing on the neck. The Austrian anomaly. My goodness. Here we go. You're gonna hit him with the back suplex on the. Oh, he just let him go. That was gnarly. That's something I noticed in UK wrestling too. The a lot more spots on the aprons that you would probably not do anywhere else except maybe Japan. Or I seen a springboard spot where someone springboarded over top of the barricade or something like that, or onto the barricade, or they hit the barricade or something. I can't remember. Which that's just something like Ricochet used to do, I think, too. But you know, just to show how far you can fly. Gosh, this is just they're working each other's limbs. It's like a very chess match kind of match. That chop. Walter's chops look like they would just crack your chest open. They're dead, bleeding internally. Oh my goodness. The fact that the man's chops can break a submission is insane. And Walter going for the Boston Crab. Kick to the back. See, this is the kind of ring psychology I'm talking about that British strong style can use. That, like, you wouldn't see in an American match. You'd see Seth Rollins stomp on his head. That's what you'd see. Not that Rollins isn't an amazing worker, but in my opinion, most of the main roster matches, they don't lay in the offense like they could. And British people just generally do that. So I'm going to guess if they do send him to either 205 Live or the main roster, we're going to see a lot of that stuff. It'd be really cool. And yeah, I mean, I think that'd be pretty awesome. Anyone else have any thoughts on it? I'm very curious. But I always try to figure out what the wrestling conversation, because I'm not really trying to do commentary anymore. I'm sure it's boring to listen to, especially if you're watching along the match with me. Like, yeah. Oh, and he catches that clubbing forearm. Gonna manipulate the fingers. That is such a gnarly spot. It only like that Dunn does, and I think I've seen other people do. My goodness. You got to get the pin, Walter. You can't just win. Oh, of course, there's a pizza ad. There's literally pizza upstairs for me to eat when this is over. It's a gnarly little kick, big boot type thing. It's not called the NXT UK Championship. It's called the United Kingdom Championship, Morrow. I know it's confusing. Pretty sure I've gotten it wrong twice in this stream already, but it's called the United Kingdom Championship because it existed prior to the NXT UK brand when it was just going to be the UK brand. And yeah, so we'll see what happens there. But for sure. The agility of Pete Dunne is insane. Excuse me. Walter's not going to hit a German, or not Walter. He's not going to hit a German. Oh, Walter didn't hit a German. You know, it's anyway, so yeah, so pizza is confirmed. I will be eating pizza in a bit, but I won't be doing it right now. Pete Dunne's going to hit a moonsault. Yep.
Hi, you all right?
Dog just ate crap going up the stairs. That moonsault was very nice and tight. Very, very taut. Landed right on him. Does climbing onto the apron count? It must, because it just did, so. Still, I guess they wouldn't just end the match like that unless they were looking it that way, which obviously they're not. This match is just getting started. The manipulation of those fingers is crazy. And he's trying to hit the power bomb. Dunn just hits the power bomb on Walter like he's carrying nothing. So I picked Walter, I believe, in this match because I think Walter. I think this reign is so unattainably long at this point that even if Walter held it for 2 years himself, he probably would lose it before he would get to this record. So Yeah, and I really hope they don't hot shot it around, but I also hope they don't keep it on people for longer than like 3-4 months, 5-6 months at a time, because it's just going to become confusing and it's going to be hard to book on takeovers and convincingly book someone to beat them on takeovers. I mean, yeah, you can't do these long. You can do one long reign to make Pete's the longest, but so that he can say he's got the longest reign. But yeah, because Pete Dunne don't need the championship. Oh, essentially a coup de grace from the top rope to the floor. That was a gnarly move. A lot of stomps in European wrestling. Watch this again, and boom. Good camera work, too. I like that Dunn is a heel. That's a smart heel that'll cheat when he has to, but he doesn't want to win it on. I mean, I guess he's been a face here and there. I mean, I guess the problem with Dunn to me is I feel like he's a more convincing face sometimes. In WWE, I'm saying. I'm not saying like when he was on the Indies, I would have wanted him to always be a heel. I would have never pictured him as a babyface. And then when he was on the babyface team last year, I was like, whoa. Or at the War Games, I was like, whoa. Walter is just looks evil. Like he looks like he's got something shady going around. I'd like to see them form a tag team. Screw it. No, form opposing tag teams. How about that? Something like that. Actually, if they were a tag team, a match between them and Lorcan and Birch would be insane. My goodness. Imagine those 4 men in a match at all for any reason. That'd just be woof. Woof. Wow. Crazy. Clubbing blows. So Dunn being a face in this scenario is the only reason why I think he's going to lose. Yeah, for real. But that's like heel offense with the slap. TBH. So Hellboy-esque right hand. My goodness. Slaps galore. Slaps punch, slap punch. That's so crazy. His strength. It's so over. He's a very big boy. So, oh, the manipulation. That's a good spot. Oh, stomp to the throat. Oh, shoot. Oh, and the Insiguri. This is so crazy back and forth match. I mean, that's every match in NXT, but like this match particularly. I feel like the Bruiserweight is an inherently heel name, no matter whether you're a face or not. If I'm an NXT UK guy sitting at home right now, this makes me very happy for my prospects in the future. Stomp. Done going to the top. That was a really bad joke, Morrow. I'm going to give you that. He's gonna hit a German off there. Let's see. If it's a sleeper hold suplex, that's insane. Oh, that sleeper hold suplex is insane. One, two. I feel like this match hasn't really picked up toward the end yet, so I'm just kind of like holding my excitement until it gets really kicking off. Because that's when British matches usually start becoming insane. They have these crazy spots throughout, and then it pipes up, and it's like 50 million of those. And you're like, oh my goodness, it's not like Japan, where it's like it takes 10 minutes to warm up, then it's 10 minutes of wrestling, then it stalls for 2 minutes, and it heats up again, and it does that 2 minute stall thing for like every 5 minutes for the next of the match, and then it goes in an hour, and you're like, oh, that's how they got me to watch for an hour. Okay. It's kind of like how you schedule commercials on a show. So let's see. German suplex. Okay. Going for the crucifix pin. 1, 2. Nope. So I assume the match we'll be getting after this will be the NXT Women's Championship. Be pretty cool. It'll be pretty rad, man. It'll be a good event. It'd be an awesome swerve if they actually put the women as the main event of this show as well. It'd be like a double whammy. They make a Brexit joke. It's kind of a face v face scenario because Walter's over anyway. I honestly don't even want to try and analyze who's a heel and a face unless it's on the main roster anymore because it's not really clearly defined anymore. In the NXT. That was a good reversal. Head stomps. I've seen British matches end with head stomps. Back to the stomps. That is a crazy submission. That's a crazy submission that if you don't win with, I don't know what you do. Crazy spots. That's the kind of thing that I think Pete Dunne realized about British strong style wrestling, that joint manipulation thing that happens for a couple of different people that do that in wrestling business can be combined with that insanely like submission based offense. If you combine those two things, it's pretty gnarly. That's why like stretch type moves, abdominal type stretches usually look pretty gnarly too, depending on who's doing them. In my opinion, I could be completely wrong about the psychology of that move, what it's supposed to do, but that's what I think. What a clothesline. Or a lariat, whatever you want to call it. Walter's going to the top rope, everybody. And he gets caught. Wow. Walter's just stomping down. This is actually, I like the slow pace of this one. This one makes sense. Excuse me. Because Dunn's very methodical, and Walter is very, I'm just going to beat the crap out of you till you die, kind of. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's going to get it. Abdominal stretch, and oh, lariat. Burning hammer. This is where the pace is picking up here. Dunn's going to hit it. Oh, bitter end. 1, 2, no. Wow. This is crazy. What a crazy show this has been so far. All right. I'm just going to get back to their feet eventually, hopefully. Oh, yeah, this must be the longest title reign of the modern era. Yeah, you definitely passed up CM Punk. He's at 600 plus days, yeah. This is so crazy. Just no selling the chops. Walter's getting the crap kicked out of him right now. Oh, boot. If this, I mean, I don't know what they'll do if they've done retains. I mean, he'll just be the longest reigning champion of the modern era, like several times over. If they hit this Hurricane Rana, he looks like he could be Kane's cousin. I'm going to be honest. He hits a power bomb like this is over. Power bomb. Walter is just not ending this match. Walter hits the splash. 1, 2, 3. Walter is your new NXT United Kingdom champion. The WWE United Kingdom champion, I should say. Walter has done it. The end has come for Pete Dunne, but it was a hell of a ride for him there, I have to imagine. Wow, what a match. Oh. $685-day champion. I think people weren't kidding when they said this could be one of the best NXT cards of all time. NXT Takeover cards ever. I mean, this really has been crazy match after crazy match. And it started 100 miles an hour out of the gate with the War Raiders versus Black and Ricochet. This I don't even know. I'm so just excuse me. I don't mean to yawn. I'm just so blown out on just hype throughout this whole show. And there's 2 monstrous matches still left. I'll go ahead and text that to the boys. Got a snap chili diddly dat. I believe that is the first title change of the night. May very well be the last. We'll have one that gets acquired regardless. Brady wasn't as into it, which is okay. Not everyone's into that kind of wrestling necessarily. And yeah, he's like, that's fair enough. You like that? Because I was like, yeah, I just like dig British strong style, which I really do. I mean, I was talking about that at the beginning of the match. This is one of my favorite places to watch wrestling from in the world is the United Kingdom because there's, it's a small area of the world, Europe. Really, if you compare it to the rest of the world, and so wrestling doesn't necessarily get as big of a name everywhere as it does there, or as it does here, I should say. Like, not everyone, they'll know of wrestling. The UK scene of wrestling is a really tight knit family of people, So, but yeah, it was a really fun match. I really enjoyed that. That commercial is just ridiculous. Just saying, first time the Roman WrestleMania main event is awesome. Hey, Edge is in the crowd, as well as Beth Phoenix. That's pretty cool. Oh, I just muted myself. I was saying I bet Baszler's gonna for sure win or for sure lose. I bet it's Io Shirai that wins it. They probably paid a lot of money for this Disturbed stalling. I'm just saying it didn't need to go into a promo package. Sky Pirates are awesome. Okay, I take it back. I kind of like this promo package, but I don't think the song adds anything to it. Okay. We're gonna get Kyrie first. Makes sense. Yamaguchi is in the southwest side of the Honshu Island, if anyone's curious. Bianca enters second. In my opinion, they should have not let her win the title undefeated because, and I think that was just a wise move on the part of the WWE, or on the part of NXT, I guess, Triple H, whoever. Because I think her being undefeated and having the title makes it impossible to beat her because you want to keep that streak up at that point, but you also want her to not keep the title forever. So here comes EO coming in third. So yeah. That's true. She's the only person that has not had a shot yet. Fair enough. Excuse me. So yeah. They're just referring to them as the four horsemen of MMA now. Okay. They probably have already been for a while. I'm just stupid. That's probably what it is. Let's see. EO should win this, definitely. That's who I had picked in my predictions. If you haven't seen our predictions, make sure you know. So yeah. And here come the horsewomen. Brady with hot takes on Kyrie Sane. I mean, she was pretty good on the indie scene in my opinion. So whatever, it happens. I'm just kind of curious. I threw this question out to the boys. Wonder if Shane has got any possibility of retaining here. I don't think so. But I mean, who knows? Maybe we have some other opinions. Okay, Brady's response is no, I don't think so. She's ready for the main roster. I'll say I agree with that. Agreed. I just wanted some second thoughts on that. That makes sense. Anyone have any other opinions? Let me know in the chat. But yeah, I mean, I think she's ready. I think she's awesome, to be honest. She's one of my favorite female wrestlers in wrestling right now. So, might be one of my favorite wrestlers in wrestling. Like right up there with Rollins, Kofi, Bryan, And Becky right now, you know, Becky obviously on top, but like still, I think I said Becky twice probably. Whatever. That's how much I like Becky. Marking out, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and edit some stuff really quickly. Excuse me while this match is starting off. Hopefully it's not really quick. Right, that should be accurate. I don't know if that description is gonna work. If it's wrong, oh well. I apologize to anyone that's watching this back now. All right. Excuse me. This is already a crazy match. I like the wrestling style. Ooh, I like the double drop kick. So now they're 1-on-1. That lasted long. Nice. All right, I want to see a singles match between these two now. Thank you. And Shayna and Bianca get involved. Oh, grab it onto the yeah. No disqualifications in the Fatal 4-Way. This is how a pay-per-view should look. Like 5 or 6 regular matches. And then like 1 or 2 one multi-man match, like Fatal 4-Way type match. And then you can have, I want some kind of tag match on there. If they're trying to make them like 4 hours long, if they want to do that, just throw some more singles matches on there that are good and give them a lot of time. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't I'll watch a 4-hour pay-per-view if it's good. I'm not even kidding. I'll watch a 5-hour pay-per-view if it's good. But if it's not good, I don't want to watch it. Oh, well, that was a weird reversal, but I'll take it. Bianca looks a lot cleaner in the ring. I feel like she's a lot more comfortable now. Oh, I of course I froze right when we were getting the rejects of the spot. Of course. She had cut to live. Here we go. Nice little forearm up the rope. Flying Kabuki Yellow, that's what it's called. Okay. Great Kabuki. Or one of the Kabukis anyway. There was more than one. Bianca does a flip. Tries to hit a drop kick. Gets kicked. Axe kick. Axe kick's gonna be my wrestling name. Axel kick. No. Oh man, that was nice. Io is getting it done. Io with the knees. Try setting it up. That little like foot kick they do when they're trying to break the foot or break the foothold. It's nice. Oh, caught out of the air. So good. Oh, that's a gnarly. I love whenever they use people to hit people. Baszler. Oh, gut wrench. That knee. I like the idea of this one actual fighter in this ring with 3 people and just overwhelming all of them with their offense. Let's see. Gonna look some stuff up that I'm curious about. Okay. Insane elbow. Hmm. This is every match so far that's had excuse me the ability to have a pin broken up in it, which I guess is 2 so far because there's only been 2 people, 2 with multiple people in it. But like um, yeah, I don't know. It's been really good so far, in my opinion. Take a drink of this. Frenetic Fatal 4-Way. That's my new gamer tag. No. Wow. Cover after cover after cover. Bianca with the roll up. 1, 2. Okay. Wow. You can't pin anybody now, though. The ESD of NXT. Boom. Big moves. Let's see. Oh, rolls it back. Oh, catches her in the carrot. What is it? I believe it's the Karafuda clutch. If she choked her with the hair, that would be insane. Interesting way for her to KOD. Nope, false finish. That is a false finish right there, sir. Countered into the X Factor. Moonsault on Baszler. EO goes for the pin. 1, 2. No! Every woman for himself. That's not how that works. Here goes Kyrie to the top. And she hits 1, 2. Oh. Turnabout is fair play. They're going to have to beat each other. Sky Pirates. The reaction that EO had when she didn't get the pin was insane, though. To be the best around. No. Try's got her up. Oh, DDT. Kyrie Sane up to the top again. Bianca Belair hits her with the hair. She's going for a double KOD. This is pretty awesome. That's a big spot. Holy jeez. Goes for the pin on Kyrie. 1. No. Shayna Baszler locks it in. What? Okay, Baszler retains. I've been completely off on 2 picks tonight. I'll openly admit that. um. Well. Well. Wow, this is craziness. This is insanity. This is nuts, yo. This show has been crazy. Yeah, we're all not very high on that decision right now. I would call that a swerve for the sake of swerving people. That's what I'm going to call that. Yeah, it was a really good match, but the result I really don't agree with. I don't know how to feel about that. The boys don't either. What a weird way to finish that. Yeah, I'm not sure what to feel about this. Eh. I wonder if Duke and Shafir are gonna like interfere and make their way into that fatal 4-way match. It could happen. Yeah. Interesting result there. Don't know what to feel about that. All right, well. Either way, I suppose we're there. I suppose that happened. That was a match. It was really good, and it ended really weirdly. I hope Gargano wins. Now I don't know how the show's going to end positively otherwise. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That was gross. Sorry. All right, the show's coming back here in a second. Let's go to some live Twitter. Let's see what people are talking about in the hashtag right now. Excuse me. All right, let's search hashtag Nxt Takeover and see what's happening on that hashtag. Let's see. So people seem to some people seem to be into it. Some people seem to be not into it. Well, I don't know. They're not. I don't know if anyone's saying they're not into it. I just me and my boys saying we're not really into it, but the Twitter sphere is saying otherwise. So I don't know. Maybe that was the right result. Who knows? Excuse me. That was such a good match on that show. Excuse me. This is a pretty good program package so far. But go ahead and advocate for the thing I always do, which is a shock roll up hit to spare for like 13 seconds into the match or something like that to get an instant hype going for who's going to get the next fall, because then you can work that for a while and then you can work the other two falls the same way. And you can even throw another fall in there if you want to be tied at the end. And Johnny's coming in. This Rebel Heart. Looks like Iron Man. I like it. He's doing the Iron Man thing. I love Johnny's love of comic books. Oh, that's who Ricochet is supposed to be. He's supposed to be Angel from the X-Men. Oh, okay, I dig it. He's up because the X-Men just got acquired. I like it. I like this guy. He's smart with his comics. Yeah. They're giving him the bow. That's amazing. I gotta rewind that really quickly. Excuse me. I gotta watch this again. Oh, so he turns to the camera and says, "This is what this is about." And fans are just going crazy. I love it. I love the Iron Man outfit. That's really cool. Looks like it's actually made out of like something solid too. It's pretty rad. It's got like actual like it's like a mix of fabric and what looks like solid stuff, so it doesn't give as much, but it's actually fabric. That's pretty cool. That's a cool design. Here comes Adam Cole, baby. Gotta love it. Throwing the old leather headphone in. Boom. Definitely a pick 'em in this. The funny thing about this match to me is it's believable that Johnny could overcome the Undisputed Era. Yeah. It's believable that he's got enough offense to overcome it. So crazy. I've never seen two guys that were so over in the ring since Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano and Velveteen Dream, Johnny Gargano, and I think he did a match with Andrade, Johnny Gargano, and he should have a match with Riddle. Ugh. My Ohio boy. Represent. Sorry about that loud noise. Hold on. I have it returned. The match is just starting cool. I didn't miss anything. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. That was loud. Sorry. All right. Sorry about that. I can't make them turn it down, apparently. The cat wants to make an appearance on the stream. Come on, come on, make it on the stream. Come on, stream. Come on. Come on. Hey. Cat's right there. Hello. That's a lot. He's never won in Barclays. Dang. Brutal. Let's see. So much for my early pinfall theory. It's just dead immediately. Starting out with some mat wrestling as they should. Adam Cole's actually really underrated, I think, in his mat wrestling. Excuse me. Both have pretty good abs. I'll give you that. Morrow. Well, Adam doesn't really have abs, but he has pretty good physiques anyway. He has them. You just can't really see them until he bends. I hear something buzz. I don't know what it is. Nice takedown. Barely got over him there. I think that was on purpose. Gargano almost gets kept with a kick. Yeah, and I was looking for the Gargano escape. Jeez. This is already a really quick pace match. Let's see. I wouldn't think about swimming being a really good. Using water with your exercises be good for stuff, but I guess so. I don't know. It's interesting stuff. It always seems impossible until it's done. Excuse me. It's a great pairing off. One guy that thinks he should be it. One guy that took forever to get here. It's a very good dichotomy. Adam Cole, baby. I picked Gargano in this match. I just believe it'd be great. Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling. Gargano. Flippity doodahs. Hurricane Rana. Like this. A good like placed drop kick like that can make a match, or can make a sequence finish off like super strong. Johnny participation. That's such a great. They're just such great promos. I wouldn't even script anything for these guys. I'd just send them out there and say stuff. But they already scripted stuff for Gargano and Ciampa on WWE television, so I think maybe, who knows. Good heel ring psychology. They were rolling immediately outside the ring as soon as you get back in. Adam Cole, Johnny wrestling. I love it. Some of the chants do get annoying after a while, though, for sure. Main event time. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. They're already trying to make him a face. Stop it, WWE. Match needs to get started already. Slowly building. Almost becomes a neck crank. Almost. All right. Picking up again. Oh, shoot. Let's see. I'm wondering if Marina Shafir and Duke will, I'm just thinking back to the previous match, will like try and invade that tag team match like I was saying. It'd be very interesting if they decide to do that. Okay. Nice. I love that. I love that slingshot spear. It's so good. The first fall needs to happen already. Why are you wooing for Johnny Wrestling? Let Pretty Watson talk, Morrow. He has good things to say. I like that flatliner. Oh, what a night in Philadelphia. No. Who haven't even been a factor to this point. That was gnarly. I really like the Iron Man gear. Roll up. That was really close. Gargano gonna hit him. Cole with the Inzaguri. Oof. Oof, skis, brother. Uncovering that knee. It's gonna be a fall here real soon, I think. Gargano with the weird like thing. I agree with that statement. They're playing chess in a world that plays checkers. Last shot. 1, 2, 3. First fall. Now, technically, if they wanted to, they could have the others give him a fall by cheating, but I don't think they're going to use that. I think that someone else used that spot once. Uh, ooh. 1, 2. Oh no. So the knee exposed for the last shot does actually have an effect. That makes sense. No one's ever kicked out of the last shot before. Wow. Oh, there should be an apron spot. Sent on off the apron there. That's pretty cool. Nice. That spear looked sick. Looking for the DDT, and he's up on the shoulders. Nice. And a fireman's carry. Oh, Ushi Garoshi. More heart than Valentine's Day. Morrow, shut up. I'm over Morrow's jokes. There's not good anymore. So many of them in the show. I'm going to call them Ronaldo-isms now. Adam Cole is a ball on the second rope. You're going for a giant suplex type spot. Looking for a flip flip. Oh my goodness. Avalanche air raid. That's crazy. That was a crazy move. Oh. It's all about desperation, they say. DDT on the apron. The second fall needs to happen already. Whichever one it is. Cranium Cruncher. Oh. Well, that was a babyface being dumb moment that I didn't understand. But I guess, sure. What a ridiculous thing to do. Oh, going for the armbar. You got the escape, and he's tapping, so that's 1-1. Johnny's busted open. No, don't cut. Oh, don't get rid of the blood. The Blue Jays got beat by the Indians. Interesting. You're a baseball fan. Just smoking on these, anonymous. I'm gonna call you Anon because your name's anonymous. Johnny's setting him up. Very back and forth. And he's going to catch him in some weird move that's going to be caught into another move. And it's Reversal City. And oh! This is the kind of match that needs lots of false finishes, I feel like. All right, well. Adam Cole wants a middle rope jump, apparently. Enziguri. Need to catch him and hit him with a power slam, it looks like. Oh, no, it throws him into the Omega Long Dart. Okay. Oh. It's two signatures. Two signatures does not equal one finisher. Okay, that's WWE math for you. Full Nelson Slam. Hurts donuts. Oh. Insecurities back and forth. You realize how much these guys use a lot of the same offense when they do moves like that, like in succession and tandem. Both these guys' chance. Oh, the forearm. Going for reverse inverted bracket side, I think. Going for straight jacket. No. Straight jacket German suplex is a great name. Backdrop driver. That's what that's called. Okay. Oh. What a way to to do that. I'm locked in on this match. I just can't wait to see what the result is. Oh my goodness. What a spot. That was a gnarly spot, man. Draping DDT. DDT. 1, 2, no. Johnny's on his roll. What a move. Springboard Canadian Destroyer. That's a crazy move. This is an insane match. My goodness. That guy's reaction. Mamma mia, son. I like the way they timed that move by having him jump a little bit before they flip. See what's going on in the chat. Fairy tale ending on the table. It didn't break. This count out could be it. My goodness, what a close call. Adam Cole with the kick. 1, 2. He kicks out. This is insane, guys. This is crazy, guys. Setting up the last shot. Super kick. Super kick. Into the Gargano escape. He's not able to lock it in. He's... Oh my goodness. Undisputed Era getting involved. That's how this match is going to end. One, two. Oh, Gargano gets out. Oh my goodness. That pop was insane. Come on, come on, come on. Johnny, you can do this. I believe in you, boy. Oh, and he launches him into the Undisputed Era. What an awesome spot. Oh, my goodness. That was a good angle. Adam Cole with the last shot. And 1, 2. No. Oh my goodness. Johnny's going to do it. He has to do it. This is the loudest crowd I think I've ever heard. Gargano with the Gargano escape. Locks it in. Cole in the middle of the ring. Cole trying to escape. Oh, he's going to get to the ropes. He rolls him away. Adam Cole in the middle of the ring. And he taps. Johnny Gargano wins. Johnny Gargano is the NXT champion. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yes. I was punching things. I shouldn't do that. But still, what a match. What a match. I'll stand up. I'm not in Cleveland, but I'm in Ohio. I'll stand up. Yes. Yes. First ever NXT Triple Crown winner. Wow. What a way to end the show. What a way to end the show. Wow. I don't know how anything's going to live up to that besides anything at the G1, but like, wow. What a win. What an amazing show this was. I can't believe all the wrestling. People were right. This might have been the best NXT takeover in history to this point. Yeah, wow. What a show. What a show, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed the takeover live reactions and you want to see more, I do one of these for every NXT takeover. I've been doing that for a while now. Congratulations to Johnny Gargano, my boy from Ohio, making it all the way to the top. Finally, he deserves it so much. Johnny Wrestling. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click the bell so if you want to know every time we go live. And this was a hell of a show, if I do say so. But I'll see you all next time.